Hello Tauruses, welcome to Tarot Predictions, guys. This is going to be a Love Tarot Horoscope for February 2018, and before we start I want to tell you guys that if you do have questions to me, you can contact me at Instant Go. You can text me there, you can call me there. The link is written here below in the description of this video, or you can basically purchase a service from my website. So with that being said, which by the way is also written here in the description of this video. So with that being said, we're going to your spread for February, Tauruses, and the first card covering up the topic of February in your romance, that is going to be the Chariot. Now the second card covering up the environment, or rather the energies which is surrounding your situations, this is going to be the Eight of Swords. The what needs to be changed, guys. We have the Nine of Swords here, and with what you can do in order to change, to speed up the change here, kind of make it more easier to you, it is what I like to say about that card. We do have the Queen of Pentacles, and last but not least, we have the challenges with the Ten of Cups. And probably most of you thinking, wow, how Ten of Cups could be challenged? Just wait and you are about to see that. Now, going with the topic with the Chariot card, it does depend, are you in a relationship or are you not in the relationship? In both ways it is most favorable, because if you are in relationship, the card speaks that there will be a fresh wind into that relationship, or kind of like it's going to be a restart of the romance and the intimacy that you previously had into that relationship, as well as determination to settle up misunderstandings and disagreements. However, if you are single, this card is speaking for imminent attachment into somebody. Okay, so it's kind of like, you know, you are going to meet someone that you will be really attracted into. However, there is a little bit of danger here if you are single, because this card says that you may be way too hasty jumping into something like a venture. You know, it could be just flirting, open relationship, friends with benefits, you name it. But what is the point here is that there will be a certain change into your status. Now, I'm talking about way too hasty, guys. It is because some of you Tauruses may jump into it because you are sick to be alone, okay? And just basically you won't care whom you are jumping with into this venture. And that is going to be, guys, good intentions with wrong convictions, okay? So wait for the one that truly can contribute for you, and eminently this person is going to show up, because we do have the Chariot card for you for the topic. So yeah, you have the opportunity, you single people, to kind of like create a romance into your life. However, the energies here, that is going to be the Eight of Swords, and no one sees that card positively. It is because the card speaks for obstacles, and mostly obstacles created by pride. What I'm talking about is these kind of obstacles. For example, let's say two people are separating and one or both of them are way too proud to speak with the other. It's kind of like pride of not making contact, or making contact but not being able to explain yourself very well. What I'm talking about is that there will be a distortion in the harmony. So the energies are rather violent, and they will distort the harmony between you and your partner in case you are in relationship, or they will distort the messages in between you and your potential lover. Now, these distortion can and should be overcome by you elaborating yourself clearer to the person you want to be with. In general, as you know, when you are in a relationship as well, the person you are with, it is obviously someone that you want to be with in the future. However, what you need to change here, guys, that is going to be the Nine of Swords. And the change here, well, that card can come in a couple of ways. What you can be scared of is if you are in relationship. Now, this card could signify a relationship which is deeply wounded, and simply almost annihilated from the outside. So someone, a third party or a negative influence in general, it is just destroyed the relationship. And in that case, with this card, unfortunately, it is just a wake up. That is the change, the wake up, realizing that you are with this person only to cause pain to him, and so he can cause pain to you, and you basically need to put an end to that. Okay, now another way of interpreting that card, which also can be valid for those into a relationship and those which are outside of a relationship as well, is the fear of being left alone. So you may not want to say what you want to say, as we said here with the Eight of Swords, because you are afraid of way too extreme reaction of your partner, and thus being afraid that they will say, screw it, I am leaving you, etc., etc. So be somewhat humble with whatever it is going on with you into your relationship. And this is something you need to change. You basically need to be more braver. And if this person is about to leave you just because whatever, well, they simply don't deserve you. I mean, a person, at least in my standard, it should work out with you, with your fears, not making them bigger and stronger. And same goes for you into a relationship. Just because you are you may be afraid that you are going to miss that person, or kind of like not being able to catch that person you are attracted to, this should not make you a different person. It's basically say what you have into your mind, because at least you will know that they are or you are with them on the same page, or you are not in the same page with them. And how you can make that happen, guys, how you can make your life easier here, is the Queen of Pentacles. And this is a card showing up a closing up the distance. So in an existing relationship, or either into a a starting relationship, or whatever, being with a person that you are attracted to, you need to aim to spend more time with them. That's the best way to attend to that kind of a situation and to that kind of a distortion of the harmony. And also you need to show them that you will have their back no matter what. That you need to show them that you can go through virtually everything that it is thrown in your way. Why? Because your love is true love, and the true love cannot be simply influenced from the outside, as we saw in the Nine of Swords. If you are single with this card, guys, well, that card signifies widening one's horizon. In other words, broadening one's family, or you need to show that you are ready to accept someone into your life. And the obstacles or the challenges at the end, that will be the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups in a negative situation, or kind of like as a card of an obstacle, it is a illusionary harmony from the outside, while inside there is a huge energy build up, energy that cries for help. It is kind of like you can hear the shrill ululation of what is going on around you, that it basically screams for for a change that you need to do. Now, how this card can play out, hopefully the positive play out of that card is that you are going to realize, and your partner hopefully are going to realize, that the situation, it is way too still. It is kind of like it is set on halt, and if there is no a mutual contribution, nothing can be forced. Thus, you and your partner, in case you are with a partner, are going to start experiencing new things, kind of like to discover an unexperienced emotions that you can have with them in between you two, which we spoke about with the first card, the deepening one's romance and intimacy. Now, if you are single, however, that card shows, guys, that you need to simply how can I really explain it here? That you can simply show that you can be bothered. Simply, you need to not be submitted to one's charm, but you need to show that you need extraordinary experience. You need to show that you need someone to show that they actually care to you, or rather, say that they actually care to you, and as well you need to make very clear what you truly want from one person, because as we know that this card is expressing family, and as a challenge that card comes that if that person which is basically enthralling you does not want something serious, well, they can walk away simply because you need something serious. And simply that was your Love Tarot Horoscope, Tauruses, for February 2018. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, and if the video is at least remotely helpful to your situation, please give us the thumbs up and subscribe for the channel for daily content here at Tarot Predictions. That being said, guys, I wish you best of luck with your things in February, and we're going to see each other next time. Until then, bye.